persons, with the law persons, with the NGOs, with different organizations. So that is the horizontal networking. Through horizontal networking, you are combining or joining the different organizations. So you should mention the horizontal organization. In the end, I would say, like in networking, there are the don'ts for networking. You should not mention the attending the events in your essays. You should properly mention the like networking, and you should not don't simply mention your social media. I have 20,000 the networking, so don't mention the followers, your social media strength on Chevening essay, and also don't drop the names. I have seen some applications, it's a powerful person. So knowing the powerful person doesn't mean you are the powerful. For example, I'm writing in my essay that I am the friend of president of president of uh, World Health Organization. So it's good, but that doesn't mean that I am a powerful. So don't mention the names of the people who are powerful or like this, but you should mention your actions. Because of your actions, how you get benefited from each other, how you give the benefit, how you receive the benefit, how you sustain. Main thing is sustain. How you sustain that relationship means, like, you meet one time with one person, you met collaborated once, then after like 3 months again you collaborated, after 1 year again you collaborated. That is the sustainability of your relationship. So that's most important. So I think it's sufficient for the networking. Then we will go for the course choice. Third is essay is about the course choice. Again, the questions are out, so you have to respond that why you have chosen that specific course, how it matches with your career plan, and how you will apply that knowledge in your home country. So uh, what I usually see in the essays, many people like write in their essay as the marketeers of that university. They write, okay, I love this university because it's number one in the UK, or number one in this course area. No, you don't have to write, because UK has already a number one education system. But you have to mention why you love this course, how it resonates, how it matches with your career plan. That career plan is a fourth essay. How it matches with the career plan. That is most important for you, because course choice is your base to justify your career plan. In course plans, you have to mention that you have an issue, like you have the skill gap. You want to fill this skill gap by learning from UK, and then through this skill or knowledge, you will apply in your home country and you will achieve your career plan. Say, for example, I'm taking my example. I've said I'm a public health professional, but I want to work more on environmental health and mental health, but I'm lacking in the gaps about the environmental science. So I want to pursue my education in environmental sciences, environmental health. So that was my base, that why I have chosen this course. So don't market the universities or the courses, but market yourself, that why you need this course. Because you need this course because you have a career plan, and you will learn these skills and you will apply these skills in this. And in course choice, you will be given three choices. And from three choices, that doesn't mean that you have to write the different choices. For example, if you're writing, my first choice is public health, second choice is international relations, third choice is AI. If you write like this, believe me, your application will be rejected, because the reader committee will see, because you are not clear about your course. You don't know where you are heading, where you are going. So your three choices should meet with each other. Like you can say, like, my first choice is public health, second choice is global health, third choice is public health policy. So these three are matching with each other. So you can write like this way. And there are some don'ts of this course choice. Number one don't is like don't rank the universities because you are not the marketer of that university. And sometimes I can see the people are just copy pasting the information about the university and pasting into the application form or in this essay. Don't do this practice. You write in your own words about that course and why you love this course. You can write like I love this course because that specific module of this course you have to do the research. The specific module of this course attracts me. I'm feeling like I don't have some skills in that module and that knowledge, so I can get knowledge from that module like this. And some people like mention that they just write the generic language like UK has the world-class education system. Fair enough. Everyone knows UK has a world-class education system. So don't write the generic statements. Write the specific statement. Why you love this course. Why you love this specific modules. How it matches with your career plan. That really matters. Rather than just you are mentioning that the UK has world-class education. So these are the generic statements that are generated by ChatGPT or some AI. Don't do this. And some people also write like for the tourism. I would personally say don't write about the tourism. For example, someone says, I want to go to the University of York because I love the landscape of York City. So reading committee will assume that you are going for a vacation rather than learning. So don't mention that you're going for the tourism. And the last don't, I would say that don't mention the unrelated courses. Your all three choices should be the similar one, more or less similar one, rather than entirely different, right? Now we are moving to the last essay. That's the career plan. Again, the questions are out. So in this essay, the questions are that what particular impact you are gonna make and how the course will help you to achieve that career plan, and what will be the obstacles or challenges to achieve your career plan, and how the Chevening will help you in this achieving the career plan. So I personally love this essay because for me, if your this essay is fair enough, is more attractive, then your application will be successful. Because reading committee want to see, because this essay is based on all three previous essays. Like in leadership, you told that what you have done in the past. In networking, you have done the how you work with the people. In course choice, you have mentioned that you have the skill gap and you want to fill this skill gap with that course. But career plan says that with that with that experience and with these skills which I will get from the UK, I want to like achieve my career plan. And why does this matters to me? So that's most important. And career plan, you just like career plan as it should be like a staircase rather than the wish list, like short term, medium term, and long term goals. And in all these goals, you should mention what will be your role, and what specific activity will you do, and how you will do, how you will collaborate with people, what will be the possible challenges, what will be the smart objective, how you will measure your result or success. So you should mention in all these short-term, medium-term, and long-term goals, which you are going to make, which you are going to write in career plan. So that's most important in this essay. And again, I will say that be authentic, be ambitious, rather than writing the mentioning the like fantasies. You like you say, okay, I will come back to the Pakistan and I will alleviate the poverty. That's not possible. For a one person, you can't do all these things. So be realistic. That point will attract the like reader. Like you can say like after my graduation, I will enter into the social sector, and uh, then I will try to reduce the poverty by revolutionizing the education, say for example. So that looks quite realistic rather than saying that I will alleviate the property, I will change my country like this. That's not realistic. That's not possible for one person. Also, um, in the don'ts of the career plan, I would say don't give the unrealistic jumps. Some people write in their essay, okay, after 2 years, 3 years, I will be the CEO of that company, and after 10 years, I will be like head of entire world for that NGO, like that organization. That is unrealistic jump. So what if you will be CEO? Then so what? So it's good that you can mention like in this way, like say for example, after my post graduation, I will enter into that field, and after a few years, I will be in I will try to be at the top position, and I will influence the policy. That is realistic. That shows that you are the leader now. Leader, I have already mentioned that can influence the policy rather than just you are mentioning the titles. Mentioning the title is not the leadership. Mentioning the actions is the leadership. So in career essay, you have to mention all these things. And some people, I've also noted some people write in their essays like, we after this masters we want to go for the PhD. Okay, fair enough. Then this will lead to the straightforward rejection, because career plan is not your personal plan. Career plan is for your community, is for your country, and for your country you are saying that after this masters I'm gonna do the PhD. So that is your personal plan. So please be careful. While writing the career plan, you should focus how you will contribute to the community, how you will like make the impact, how you will influence the policy, and what will be your short term, medium term, and long term goal, how they are realistic, how you will work with these goals, how you will achieve these goals, what will be the possible challenges, and how you will tackle these challenges, and what will be the measurement of your impact. So that's all about the career plan. Now that was all about the essays, and now there are I think one or two slides for the documentation. At application stage, there's no any documentation. You just fill the form and submit it. If you will be shortlisted for interview, then within 7 days you have to upload your passport, your degree, and two reference letters. Then again, if you will qualify the interview and finally selected, then you have to give the one unconditional offer from any UK university, because in course choice you have to mention three choices of three different universities. So you should have at least one unconditional offer. So let me explain what is unconditional offer. So once you will apply for the Chevening, you should go on the website of the universities of three selected courses, just apply them. In most cases, you will get the conditional offer. So conditional offer, as the name suggests, it has some conditions. Usually there are two conditions. One condition is that pay the tuition fee. Other condition is that you must qualify the English test. So for the English test, that's your responsibility to give the IELTS or TOEFL or the PT or any other English eligible test, and you must get the required band of uh, that English. And second choice, like second of condition is that you must pay the tuition fee. When you will write the university that I'm applying through Chevening, and my fees will be paid by the Chevening, then university will say, okay, we are removing that condition. You just give the English test, and if you will get the required grades in that PT or TOEFL or IELTS, then you will get the unconditional offer. So the deadline for submitting the unconditional offer is 8th July. It's too far. You have sufficient time for that. So that was all about the today's session. You can connect with me. Just scan this QR code, and I'm more active on LinkedIn. You can catch me anytime. And if you have any question, feel free to ask the questions.
Yes, I have a question.
Just please introduce yourself and start with your question.
Dear, my name is Faisal Aziz, and my question is that in case if I am shortlisted, and I have not applied in any of the three universities which I have mentioned in application form, and of course, as no unconditional offer letter is received. और सेकंड ये कि चीवनिंग का जो अपना आइल्स का रिक्वायरमेंट तो नहीं है, लेकिन जिस यूनिवर्सिटी कोर्स में हम अप्लाई करते हैं उस यूनिवर्सिटी की इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज रिक्वायरमेंट, जैसा कि बताया आपने अभी, अलग से अप्लाई करना होती है। तो इस सूरत हाल में क्या फिर हमें आइल्स देना पड़ेगा इन ऑर्डर टू रिसीव द कंडीशनल लेटर? ये थोड़ा सा टिप्स बताइएगा सर।
Okay, thank you. That's most important question. Yes, you have to once, जैसे मैंने मेंशन किया, आप जैसे चेवनिंग में अप्लाई करेंगे फौरन आप उन यूनिवर्सिटीज में भी अप्लाई करें, आपको लेट नहीं करनी है, ठीक है। और यूनिवर्सिटीज आर मच मोर कोऑपरेटिव, more than your expectation. They are more cooperative and they will give you offer if you are like, they will not compromise on the grades, of course, but if you have the sufficient CGPA and their basic requirements, then they can easily give you the conditional offer. So chevening has nothing to do with your uh, with your uh, with your offers of the university. If you will shortlist it, I'm coming directly to your question, but you don't have the offer, then the chevening will give that scholarship to someone else. Then you are not eligible for that scholarship, because that is the requirement of chevening, that you should get at least one unconditional offer by 8th July. So 8th July is too far. So you can get that from any university. And you're right, the chevening की कोई requirement नहीं है कि आप कोई English test दें, but of course universities की requirements हैं कि आप English की test दें. Then it's good that you should start applying from now and give the English test. And once you will apply, then wait for their response. Then if they are saying for the English test conditions, then you give the English test. Because some university says, okay, we are not accepting that English test. That might be you have given that, like there is an English test called Duolingo test. Some universities are accepting, some are not accepting. So you just wait for their response, for their conditions. Okay, they are saying the English test, and English test should be IELTS, TOEFL, or PT, or Duolingo. Then you can give one of them. I'm sorry. So you must be like proactive in getting your offers, because Chevening will not do on your behalf anything to the university. Chevening will pay the fees if you have got the unconditional offer. I hope I have responded to your queries.
Yes, dear.
That's all.
Thank you so much.
Anyone else? There, Khet Kumar.
Assalamualaikum, sir. Can I audible here?
Yeah, you're so.
So it's me, Chet Kumar from District Tharparkar, City. Right now, I am pursuing BSPH Bachelor of Science in Public Health, and I'm very grateful to attend this session. Especially you have talking in perspective of public health. That's really great for me. I have attended the session and learned something new from you. But I have just one question. Other than that, not related to achieving a scholarship. Can I ask?
I would appreciate if your question is about the chevening, because it will be fruitful.
Actually, my question is not related to chevening. My question is that like how I can bring myself in public health sector. I am currently third year and undergraduate student in public health, but I am also actively joined different platforms, also working in different NGOs, organizations. But still, things are much complicated and confused. So, like how I can join international platforms like WHO, like UNICEF, or UNFPA for my personal and professional grooming. So this is a personal question from myself. If you can answer that, it's really helpful.
Khet Kumar, I think we are mutual friends on LinkedIn too. So it's good if you can ask from on that platform. So, but I would say that you all should remain active on LinkedIn, and because on LinkedIn you can pursue anyone for anything, and you can make the active connections there. So I
Okay,
would
sir.
appreciate if the question is about the chevening, about the scholarship, about getting the offers from university. There are two
Sir,
more
I
people
have,
who raised their hands.
thank you so much, sir, for answering.
Paras Mongia. There is a Paras Mongia.
Good afternoon, sir. Sir, I am from India.
Yeah.
So I have applied in Chevening last year. So I'm applying for second time this again.
Yeah.
So I was selected till essay stage last year.
Mm.
So I have few queries regarding the essays first. Like in the leadership essay, should we only mention about the professional experience? That would be better to highlight, and how many examples we can give if we are mentioning a professional experience, like one or two experiences, since I have gained my new experience also in my field since last year. So I just want to I have found my niche, like what I have to explain this time, but I just want to related with my last two essays. That was little missing what I have observed in my essays this time, because leadership and networking are interrelated to each other, but they are not directly connected to my, what I'm going to study, or what impact I want to like bring. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much. That's a really wonderful question. Yes, when we were applying like in 2024, 25, then we have the word count of 500 words. Then we were able like to give the multiple example. But this time and from the last year, the word count is decreased to 300 words. So I would suggest, like this is my personal suggestion. Maybe I'm wrong, but I would suggest that you should focus on one example, because you will be able to justify with the one example rather than you are mingling with the different examples, and you may not justify the two example or three examples of your leadership. So try to choose the best example of your leadership, and that's not necessarily from your leadership, from your professional experience. That can be from your personal experience. For example, if you have done a community work, and for example, you are living in a community where there are the mental health issues, but you are the engineer, but you are living in a community where there are the mental health issues. You arrange the sessions, and you are in the session for the mental health awareness, and because of these sessions, you you found that the people were much more open to talk about the mental health. So this is the personal example, but that is a wonderful example, and how you change the perspective of a community, how you give an impact in the community. So I would suggest that you can, it's up to you whether you are writing the professional experience or personal experience, but I would suggest that remain restricted to the one example, because word count is very less, and try to focus more on the A and R, as I mentioned, action and results, rather than just making like sensitizing the problem. Because I came across different essays, people are sensitizing the problems. The reading committee is much more expert, because they are hiring the people, they are selecting the people for a highly competitive scholarship. So you can see the level of the readers. They are like diplomats. So they will not be sensitized with your sensitization and fancy words that, oh, this was the problem, I'm belonging to this area, and the magnitude or the severity of the problem is that big. So you don't have to mention like this thing. You have to just focus what is the problem, then try to like 60 to 70% of your word count should be on your actions. The remaining 10 to 15 words on your results, and 10 to 15 words about your situation. So I would suggest like do like this way, and there should be a synchronization of your examples. Like for example, if you are giving the one example in leadership, this is my personal suggestion. You should go with the same example in networking, because it will be easy to follow for a reader. Because for example, if you are a reader, if myself is a reader, if someone is saying, okay, my name is this, I have done this work, I have done this qualification, and this is my leadership example, and this leadership example, how I did the networking, that is very easy to follow, rather than saying, I have done leadership in that field, I have done networking in that field. So it will be, it is not wrong, but it's very difficult to follow that person. So I think that makes sense. Paras?
Yes, sir. Thank you for the wonderful answer.
Yeah.
I have one or two more questions related to
Can
third
we
and
go with the
fourth
other
S.
one, other person? Then I should come to you.
Yes, yes, sure.
Yeah. Kanchan Lakhwani.
हेलो अस्सलाम वालेकुम, हाउ आर यू?
Sam, thank you.
मेरा क्वेश्चन ये है कि अगर इफ चेवनिंग स्कॉलरशिप अवेलेबल फॉर पीएचडी प्रोग्राम,
Okay, that's what your question is.
is chewing scholarship available for PhD program? I have completed my masters in MSPH, so now I want to a scholarship for PhD.
Thank you for the question. Kanchan, that scholarship is not for the PhD, but that's for the 1 year masters in UK for your post graduation. So that's not for the the PhD.
Okay,
Like a
thank you so much.
PhD
Yes.
usually is for 3 to 4 years. So they are not funding for 3 to 4 years. They are just funding for 1 year. And UK's master is for 1 year. Right?
Okay, thank you so much for that.
Thank you. Yeah. Paras, your next question. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Sir, like in the last two essays, I just want to get a brief example, if you can give, or strategy, like how to answer how UK will get benefited from our study. That is the most little bit tricky what I have experienced. Uh, how can get benefit, and another is how we can give them example or strategy to influence policy just after our studies when we are back to our country.
Right. That's really tricky, but you have to be realistic. Like, I think you are talking about the career plan, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So in career plan, you because career plan is about the future. So you don't know, you never know that whether you will be able to do this or not. Maybe you after I have given my career plan. So I'm within few months I will go back to Pakistan. I don't know whether I will be able to fulfill this career plan or not. Maybe I can fill more than that, maybe less than that, maybe equal to that. So try to be realistic, like how you will influence the policy, and like influence the policy doesn't mean like you are going to change the whole policy. Like how I should give the example. Like if you want to change the system, how you will change the system? Like follow the system, reach on the top, and change the system. Now this is the simple philosophy of anything. Like for example, if you want to change the educational system of your country, you just follow the system. Although it's bad, but you have to follow the system. Reach on the top and change the system. Well, in currently you are not able to influence the policy. So you have to craft like this way. Okay, after my post graduation, I will enter into that particular field because I've got these skills from UK. So I will enter into that field. After 5 to 10 years, I will be, I'm seeing myself at a position that I can influence the policy. So you're not sure about that, but you can say that I will influence the policy. How you will influence the policy, that's most important, because as I have mentioned, in the career plan is about the stairs. There are these stairs: short term, medium term, and long term goals. In every stair, you have to mention what will be my role in short term goal, medium term goal, and long term goal. How I will achieve the goal, what specific activities I will do, and like what will be the smart goals, and how will I will measure my impact or results. You have to be real like this. Don't be general. about the things like how you will like influence the policy. So that again depends upon your department, upon your career plan. I don't know which like career area you have selected, and how you are doing like this.
Thank you
I
so
think
much,
it makes
sir.
sense. Yeah, yeah. Asif Ali.
हेलो सर, अस्सलाम वालेकुम।
वालेकुम सलाम।
सर, मेरा ये क्वेश्चन था कि जैसे सीवनिंग में प्रोफेशनल वर्क एक्सपीरियंस की रिक्वायरमेंट होती है 2 2 इयर्स की। सो मैंने ये पूछना था कि मेरा ये है कि मैं सीएससी मास्टर्स स्कॉलर हूँ और नेक्स्ट मंथ मेरा इंटेक है चाइना में। तो मैंने ये पूछना था आपसे कि मैं वर्क को कैसे मैनेज कर सकता हूँ ड्यूरिंग स्टडी, क्योंकि वहाँ पे तो स्टडी के दौरान तो कोई मुझे वर्क तो नहीं मिल सकता है एज अ स्कॉलर। तो आपसे ये पूछना था कि कैसे हम मैनेज कर सकते हैं ये वर्क एक्सपीरियंस। तो मैंने 2029 के लिए अप्लाई करना है क्योंकि मेरा नेक्स्ट इनटेक है, 3 साल की डिग्री है।
Okay, means you have already done your graduation.
सर, मैंने बीएस कंप्लीट किया है और मास्टर्स
When
मेरी
you
स्टार्ट
have
होगी
completed your BS in
सर मैं
2026?
2024।
Okay, 2024. Okay, after 2024, you have sufficient time, means you are still eligible to apply for this year, even if you have the experience. Like I have mentioned, that the experience which you have done in your during your academics or during your university is not eligible. But if you have done any experience after your graduation, and that equals roughly equals to 2800 hours or 2 years, that's then you are eligible. And that experience can be in the form of paid job, can be in the form of unpaid job, can be in the form of volunteering, can be in the form of paid and unpaid internships. So any sort of work which you have done for 2800 hours after the graduation, then you are eligible for applying to the Chevening. You are still eligible if you have an experience. Even if you are going to somewhere else and you are doing some part-time work or some volunteering, then you are still eligible for that. Yeah.
ओके सर, थैंक यू सो मच।
Thank you. So Fali, do you have any other example? Any other question? I think your hands are raised. Faizan, can you?
Razak, I have one more question.
Yeah.
मैंने एमएसपीएच तो कंप्लीट कर ली है, क्या मैं दोबारा मास्टर्स के लिए अप्लाई कर सकती हूँ?
Yeah, that's most like important question. I have done already MSPH.
Yes, I know that.
Yeah.
We know
So
already.
yeah, it's very difficult to defend, in an interview, because in interview they ask from me that you have already done 3 masters. I have done MBA, MPhil, and MSPH. So they told me that why you're doing the MS, like the 4th masters, why you are doing. So you have to like give the particular example. Why do you need this example? Because my whole career plan was about the mental health and environmental health. I said that I'm lacking in the skills about the environmental science. So I want to pursue this because I am doing a lot of work, a lot of research about the environmental science and mental health, but I don't know actually about the environmental science. So I want to pursue the education from UK's world-class education system. Then I want to apply that knowledge and for the larger benefit of of my community. So I like defend it in that way. But surely they will ask from you why you are doing that thing. But you can easily defend that. But until unless you have the real career plan in your mind, then you can easily defend.
Thank you so much for that.
Okay. Faizan, can you see if there are any questions in the comment box? I can't. Yeah.
No, Doctor, there is no further question.
I'm sorry. नहीं है question कोई?
No.
Okay, we are waiting just for a minute if anyone has a question.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम डॉक्टर रज़ाक।
Yeah, Zulfikar Khosa.
जी जी। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आपने माशाल्लाह बहुत ज़बरदस्त तरीके से बताया हमें कि कोर्स और कैरियर चॉइस के हवाले से, और जो है ना ये आपने एसेस के हवाले से जो बताया, ये थोड़ा सा ये मुझे ये कंफर्म करना था कि इसमें जो नंबर ऑफ वर्ड्स कितने होने चाहिए, मतलब ये कि कितने मिनिमाइज कर सकते हैं, मैक्सिमाइज वर्ड्स कितने हो सकते हैं। और दूसरा आपने एक बताया था कंडीशनल एंड अनकंडीशनल ऑफर, तो इसको थोड़ा सा जो है ना वो अगर 2 मिनट अगर इसमें आप क्लियर करते हैं, क्योंकि
वर्ड काउंट की लिमिट है वो 300 है। ऑटोमेटिकली एप्लीकेशन पोर्टल 301 वर्ड भी काउंट जो एक्सेप्ट नहीं करेगा। तो you are confined to the 300 words. You have to write everything in 300 words. Means for every essay, means you have to total write the 1200 words. 300 words for the leadership, 300 words for the networking, 300 words for the course choice, and 300 words for the career plan. So you are confined to the just to the 300 words. So you have to give your maximum like efforts for these 300 words. For me, like as you will reduce the words, it's very difficult for yourself to defend and you present your case. Like in our time, like there were 500 question, 500 word count. So it was like open platform for us to defend our case, to describe our story in more details. But 300 words are very less. Second question was about the conditional and unconditional offer. Conditional offer ये होती है जैसे आप जैसे यूनिवर्सिटी में अप्लाई करेंगे, यूनिवर्सिटी आपको दो दो रेस्पॉन्स देगी। इधर आपकी एप्लीकेशन को डिक्लाइन कर देगी या आपकी एप्लीकेशन को एक्सेप्ट करेगी। अब एप्लीकेशन को एक्सेप्ट करने से पहले वो आपको एक कंडीशनल ऑफर देगी। वो आपको पूरा पूरा लेटर बना के देगी कि यू कैन कम बट वी हैव दीज टू कंडीशंस, लाइक इफ यू विल फुलफिल दीज कंडीशंस, लाइक वो एक यूनिवर्सिटी का लेटर होता है, अपॉइंटमेंट लेटर। आप समझो कि यूनिवर्सिटी का लेटर है आपकी एजुकेशन के लिए, उसमें जस्ट कंडीशनल लेटर लिखा होता है। Passport, like they will check your everything. Like for example, they said, okay, you have done masters but you didn't attach your master's degree. That can be the condition. Please attach your master's degree. So these make them unconditional within few moments. But there are some conditions which require the time. Like there are two conditions. One is they are most important. Every university gives you these two conditions. One is the English test. Being a non-native, and because they obviously will not take any English test from the Britishers or any country whose official language is English, they will not usually take the test. But for us as an international student, they usually ask for the English test. You have to qualify that English test, and for every university and every course, there are the different bands of that IELTS or TOEFL or PT. You have to give, like in my like university, particularly for my public and environmental health science, they said your PT test or Pearson English test should be at least 68%. But I have seen in the arts MA developmental studies, the PT test score required was 60%. So it again varies from field to field, from course to course. But you have to give the English test. One condition is this. Second condition is the tuition fees. So tuition fee is not your headache, because once you will mention that I am applying for this scholarship, and that will be by the paid by the Chevening, then some universities give you unconditional offer, and sometimes university again give you conditional offer, and Chevening accept that conditional offer. Chevening usually requires unconditional offer, but Chevening also accept the conditional offer if the condition is that you have not paid the fees. Then Chevening will accept. अगर आपकी कंडीशन सिर्फ एक ही है कि आपने आपने फीस नहीं दी, then Chevening will accept that offer. but आपकी जो ऑफर है उसमें एक ये भी लिखा हुआ है कि आपने इंग्लिश टेस्ट लिखनी है, तो Chevening will not give you the scholarship for that. Chevening will not fight for you with the university. whether you have qualified the Chevening or not. So I think I have answered the question, Zulfikar.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Sir,
Yeah.
hello.
Yeah, Paras.
Yeah, sir, just last two
Mhm.
question. Like like it was asked actually, I asked you earlier also, like UK and home country को कैसे benefit होगा study से, and how to correlate that priority area out of four with the career plan. That is little challenging to integrate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this most important question, I would say, like first you must like research that what are the UK priorities, what are the interests of UK in your home country. So you just try to mention these like interests in your application. They should be. There's no need to directly write these things. Then the reading committee will say, okay, you have just researched the UK interest and you just put these interest in your essay. But you have to like mention in one or other way in your essay that I will work on that area. Like, let me give an example. Like, yeah, give me an example. Like, there are 4 UK priorities for Pakistan. Yeah, UK has 4 interests. There are so many interests, but UK focus on economic growth and prosperity, climate resilience, global security and stability, inclusive and effective society. So these are the 4 like UK's interest for Pakistan. So if any one of them will be reflected in one or other way, directly or indirectly, then they will be more happy because they will see, okay, your career plan or your plans are matching with UK, because obviously you are gonna be the ambassador of UK. So obviously you are the ambassador of your own country, but after the Chevening, you will be also the ambassador of UK. So you have to like mention like this way that my career plan is also matching with the UK's interest in 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 my country. Well, I don't think you have to mention in your essay, but while interviewing, you have to mention like these are UK's interest in my country and how my career plan is directly related with these interests, how it intersects with UK's interest in my country.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sir, actually, my field is urban planning and I'm transitioning to transport planning.
Wow.
So I'm also going for another master's degree. So that is my
So you are
plan.
going for urban planning?
I have
Yeah.
done urban planning in 2022. I have 3 years of experience after
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
And now I am transitioning to transport planning because I have seen few challenges or the gaps in my field, which I can't take like I can't take decisions at the integration of urban and transport planning part. So being an urban planner only. So that is my main theme or agenda for my career. So that is why I'm going for another master's degree, not PhD.
Yeah.
And my bachelor's background is in architecture. So from building level to city level, that was the major transition. So I was thinking of building a story little bit around that, and what challenges I faced in during the 3 years, like both the organizations I have worked with. So there are some common challenges that I have
Yeah.
observed, which can be linked to the main transport.
UK interest in, yeah. Well, you should research like on your website of like FCDO's website, that what are
जी
the interests of UK and India.
जी sir,
Yeah.
for the better clarity of their contribution.
Yeah.
जी
Obviously, they
sir.
want to see that how you are going to help the UK.
Okay.
In other sense, you are going to help your country, but
जी
you are going to be a strong hand with the UK for your community. Yeah.
ठीक है thank you so much for your guidance
Shit. Sir, for better understanding to all. I'm sorry, Mustafa. I've just seen your message now. So Faizan, I think we should conclude.
Sir, Brian, I
If
would
there,
really appreciate your session, and I'm greatly thankful to you and all the participants जिन्होंने इतनी अच्छी तरीके से इंटरेक्टिव सेशन को अटेंड भी किया, ज्वाइन भी किया, और उम्मीद है कि जो भी कंफ्यूजन होंगी वो जरूर क्लियर हुई होंगी, और इंशाल्लाह ये सेशन हमारे लिए काबिल बहुत ज़्यादा बेहतर होगा. थैंक यू वेरी मच. थैंक यू.
thank you so much, Faizan. Thank you so much, Faizan, throughout the help और इस सेशन को प्लान करने में आपका बहुत कंट्रीब्यूशन है. We are struggling to make this session
जी
since
जी,
last 2 weeks, and you.
जी सर, मैं थर्डीप रूरल डेवलपमेंट प्रोग्राम की तरफ से भी आप सबका शुक्रिया अदा करता हूँ. थैंक यू.
Thank you. Bye.
थैंक यू सर. थैंक यू. अल्लाह हाफिज.
Allah Hafiz.